Well, hello and welcome to volume 171 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, today was treatment number 2 of chemotherapy. And I went in and all my numbers looked good. Everything was fine. So they went ahead and gave me my dose. Paid a little more attention to what was going in this time. They give me the pre-med time that I go in, and that's I don't know, maybe sit there for an hour and 15 minutes. They give me a steroid. They give me Pepsid. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Pepsid for heartburn, which I'm also taking. My niece was awesome and went to Costco for me over the weekend. She got me a big box of this stuff. So they're telling me to use it preemptively after I have, well, actually just use it every day. And it evidently helps to ward off the nausea and also the heartburn. So she said, it can't hurt you if you take it. So just take it in the morning, take it in the evening. So I am planning on doing that. I'll start that this evening at dinner. So they went ahead and put the cocktail in there. They dialed it down 10% and then did me slow. They started off the drip slow, and then every 15 minutes came in and bumped it up until we got to the end, and then everything's fine. I had no adverse effects to it. I didn't feel nauseated at all, no headaches, no neuropathy, no tingling, none of that kind of stuff. I do feel a little tired right now. I can feel it around my eyes, just kind of like it would be great to have a nap. I'm not sure that has anything at all to do with my treatment today. And I didn't sleep well the night before last. So last night I used, oh my goodness, what's it called? Oh, I can't think of what it's called. A bunch of my buddies use it, and it's a supplement, like a citrus raspberry supplement that helps you sleep. And I am totally blanking on it right now. I can see the bottle. I'll put the name on the screen here. But it was my first dose, and it tells you in the instructions to use like a half a teaspoon, and then you work your way up to using the cup that's actually in there. And it says you can mix it with hot water, let it fizz, and then add it to hot or cold water. I just took cold water and put it in there and dialed it around. It doesn't taste bad. It has a little bit of a citrus flavor to it. Calm. That's what it's called. And so thank you to Jack and Lee and a few other people that I think it was Lee and a few other people that told me about that. So I tried that last night, and I did sleep pretty good, but I think I still was subconsciously a little nervous about today. So I am starting to feel like a nap would be a good idea. I haven't had lunch yet, so I will do that. Had to have the plumber come out today. The hallway bathroom wouldn't shut off. The water in the shower wouldn't shut off. So pretty simple fix. I think Jim was only here maybe 15 minutes total, got it fixed, and he's skedaddled on his way. And so I opened up a couple of Amazon packages that came today. Something interesting that I learned the other day, and I love to cook, but now without an immune system, I have to be very, very extremely careful about bacteria. That's why I ended up in the hospital for 5 days. I got a bacterial infection, and without a immune system to fight that, then it can take me down hard. So I have 2 cutting boards that I use. I have a large and a small, and they're both plastic. And so I've been using those forever. And every 4 or 5 months, I sand them down in the garage to get rid of the real deep knife cuts that are in there. So I was watching Sam the Cooking Guy, which I highly recommend. If you guys want to learn how to cook from a guy who's not haughty at all, this guy's down to earth. I mean, I so much enjoy watching him cook. It's entertaining, and it's also instructive. So Sam the Cooking Guy, I'll put a link below if you want to go check out his stuff. But he was talking about cutting boards the other day, and he said that glass really not that great of a surface to cut on, because it doesn't, you could tap it just right when you're cutting and shatter that glass. So not a great idea. They're neat for gifts or whatever. I do them in sublimation. You can put somebody's face on them, or put, the name of the family with the kitchen with scrolling and that kind of stuff. But it's really more just for looking at. The plastic, he said, tends to let the bacteria live longer because it stays moist longer because of the makeup of it. So he said the best cutting boards you can get are wood. I thought, okay, I'll do that. I'll get a wooden one. Now, the one I wanted was $270. So I lowered my sights and I got a really nice bamboo one, and it just came today. And it's large, man. It must be 24 by 18. It's huge. It's double-sided. One side has the little ring around it so the juices can run into it. The other side is flat. And the best thing is you can use it as a cutting board, or you can use it as a serving tray. If you wanted to do one of those fancy meat and cheese plates, which I'm going to embarrass myself if I try to say it, charcuterie, whatever. You know, one of those fancy plates, you can use this as a serving dish for that as well. But because it's wood and it's natural, it dries faster than any of the other composites or the plastics or, you know, glass or anything that would be out there. And because of that, the bacteria dies faster. So I went with the bamboo. I can't wait to try it out. I'll let you guys know how it works. But yeah, just a little tip there for you. Okay, another thing too that I wanted to pop in here today is that if you saw the interview with Denis Finnagen, and God, I hope you did. If you didn't, it was 2 videos back. So please make sure you check that out. He's an author of a book on prostate cancer that is just absolutely amazing. And during that video, we were talking about a Zoom call that happens now every Wednesday. It's set for about 2 hours, but Denis stays on there until everybody's had a chance to speak. You know, we meet all the new people each time, and then talk about, you know, when they were diagnosed. And it's just, number one, amazing amount of support. People that, you know, have just got diagnosed, are getting started out, and they're scared to death. And so we're able to get, you know, calm them down a little bit, give them some information. Nobody pretends to be a doctor on there. We just all give them our life experiences. And it's a fantastic thing because Denis runs it perfectly. Everybody gets a chance to talk. He controls it. Things don't get out of hand. Well, maybe once in a while when you talk about, you know, man wipes, dude wipes, but no, it is really great. So what I'm going to do is put the link for that in the description box below, so you can click on that. And that happens on Wednesdays, and it happens, I want to say, I'll put it on here for sure, but I believe it's 4 p.m. Eastern time, because he spends time in Connecticut, time in Florida. So it's Wednesday nights, and you'll have the link on there, and you can come and join us. And I highly recommend that you come and join us. If you're new to being diagnosed with cancer or not, either way, you're going to benefit from this. It's fantastic. We've had, I think the highest meeting I've been involved with was like 26, 27 people. And it's run well. Like I said, Denis keeps the reins tight on it. So it's beneficial for everyone. So check it out. I would really encourage you to check it out this Wednesday if you can. Like, again, the link will be in the description box below. You can go ahead and click on that. All right, got another video coming up this week. I'm in the mood for some stand-up, so I'm going to take you through my hospital visit at Hoag, the ups and downs and the ins and outs. And so I'm going to finish writing that up and making my notes and trying to remember best I can. There was a lot of that trip I don't remember. Boy, when your blood pressure is that low, your fever's that high, and you're that dehydrated, not a good combination. All right, so thank you very much. Day 2 of chemotherapy is out of the way. I'll return to that in 3 weeks, but I'll be going back weekly for my blood draws so they can keep track of my numbers and see how everything's doing. And I was highly admonished today that if I start to feel effects beyond what we would expect with the side effects from chemotherapy, that I should contact them immediately. So I have my blood pressure machine here. I have my temperature, you know, taker on the head. And I have my brain. I think I'm better equipped this time around to know if something, you know, nefarious is going on. I stole that from Dr. Ateshi, nefarious. I like that word. And if it is, then I will call them. And they said that there's things they can do. They can hydrate me. They have supplements and stuff that they can IV me to avoid having to do another trip to the hospital. And trust me, I don't want to go back. But anyways, probably Wednesday, I'll have the video for you about my trip to Hoag, a humorous look at my trip to Hoag. So again, thank you so much, guys, for the prayers, the thoughts, the positive vibes, the good JuJu, the Aloha, the Shaka, everything you guys send my way. Man, I was just soaking it up this morning. I was so touched. I was on, social media and posted up some pictures and everything. The comments from you guys, the prayers from you guys, every one of them just makes my heart jump. It just makes me feel so loved and so cared for. And I totally appreciate that. And for all of you PC warriors that are out there, man, I'm sending it right back to you. I'm just loading you guys up with prayers, just positive vibes. I'm sending you healing energies and light, everything that I can send your way. I'm doing it too. So if you'd like to follow along with this trip of mine fighting prostate cancer, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and then hit the little bell button next to it. You'll be notified every time that a new video is posted up. And if you would too, just take a minute. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a like. That really, really, really helps the algorithm. Makes a huge difference on there. And comments do too. So if you want to put a comment on there, good or bad, either way, if you have a question that you want to ask me, go ahead and put it on there. I try to check the comments on a daily basis and answer them as quickly as I can. But other than that, God bless you guys for being there for me. I totally appreciate it. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday. Okay. Have an awesome day. Love you all.